What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to Cowboys News TV, your go-to source for all things Dallas Cowboys. I'm Dave, and today, we're diving into a topic that's on everyone's mind as we gear up for the 2024 season. We're talking about none other than Dak Prescott's contract situation and what it means for the future of the Cowboys. We all know that CeeDee Lamb just secured the bag with a massive 4-year, $136 million extension. But now, the spotlight shifts to Dak, who's entering the final year of his 4-year, $160 million contract. Before we get into the nitty-gritty details, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're on a mission to reach 11,000 subscribers, and we need your help to get there. Your subscription is crucial to us, so if you love Cowboys content as much as we do, show your support by subscribing today. Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room. With CeeDee Lamb's deal now done, the next big question is, what's going to happen with Dak? The Cowboys know it. Dak knows it. And we all know it. Either the Cowboys extend Dak's contract this season, or they'll be looking at a brand new deal next year. And trust me, no one really wants to talk about the alternative. What if Dak doesn't get extended? Remember, this wasn't the Cowboys' idea to include no trade and no franchise clauses in his current deal, but it certainly puts some pressure on both sides. Now, let's dive into what's at stake. We're just 9 days away from the season opener against the Cleveland Browns, and instead of talking about how the Cowboys will handle Jim Schwartz's defense or how rookie left tackle Tyler Guyton will fare against Myles Garrett, the conversation has quickly turned to Dak's contract. Jerry Jones was hit with questions about it as soon as CeeDee's deal was announced. And of course, Dak himself wasn't spared from the barrage of questions. So, Cowboys Nation, what do you think? Do you believe Dak's deal will get done before the season starts? Or are we looking at negotiations dragging on throughout the season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the conversation going. And while you're at it, vote in our poll. Should the Cowboys get this deal done now, or wait until the offseason? Here's the thing, though, Dak's contract situation isn't as straightforward as it seems. Unlike some of the younger quarterbacks like Joe Burrow or Trevor Lawrence, Dak's deal is complicated by years of restructures and financial baggage that needs to be accounted for. And let's be clear, this isn't about the Cowboys doubting Dak's ability to lead this team, nor is it about Dak not wanting to stay in Dallas. As Jerry Jones put it, Dak's situation right now for me, from my mirror, has more to do with our situation than it does with the merits of Dak Prescott being the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. What do you think, Cowboys fans? Is Dak's contract really that complicated, or is there more to the story? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to smash that like button if you're finding this breakdown informative. Now, let's talk dollars and cents, because that's what this all boils down to. We're talking about the almighty millions of dollars. How much are the Cowboys willing to offer? And how much is Dak's camp asking for? Remember, CeeDee Lamb mentioned during his negotiations that he was frustrated enough to tell his people to just get the deal done. But with Dak, it's not that simple. One of the biggest challenges in these negotiations is the NFL's strict and unforgiving salary cap. Unlike other professional leagues, the NFL cap doesn't allow much wiggle room. And looking at CeeDee's new deal, which includes a $38 million signing bonus and guarantees up to $100 million, you can see how the cap situation is becoming more complicated for the Cowboys. CeeDee's 2024 cap hit jumps from $8.75 million to a whopping $34.45 million in 2025, meaning the Cowboys will likely need to restructure his contract again to manage that hit. But here's the kicker, there's only so much restructuring you can do before it all comes crashing down. Cowboys fans, do you think the team can manage all these contracts without falling into salary cap hell? Or are we heading for trouble down the road? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to vote in our poll about how the Cowboys should handle these cap issues. Let's look at a few examples to understand the gravity of the situation. DeMarcus Lawrence and Zach Martin are both playing on the final years of their contracts. Lawrence, who's in his 11th season, turns 33 next year. Martin, also in his 11th season, turns 35. If Lawrence isn't on the roster in 2025, the Cowboys would still be on the hook for $7.4 million in dead money. For Martin, it's even worse. His restructure bonuses and last year's raise would cost the Cowboys $17 million in dead money in 2025. So, Cowboys Nation, do you think the team should keep pushing these contracts down the road, or is it time to start planning for the future? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on all the latest Cowboys news and analysis. And let's not forget about Micah Parsons. His payday is coming up soon, too. With all these big contracts on the horizon, the Cowboys are facing a financial avalanche. No wonder they didn't sign any high-priced free agents this offseason and are instead nibbling around the edges. But what does this mean for Dak's contract? Well, for starters, it's not just about the length of the deal. The signing bonus and total package are crucial, too. Yes, the Cowboys can continue to restructure base salaries and add those artificially bloated void years at the end of contracts, but that's exactly what they've been doing with Dak's current deal. And whether Dak is on the team next year or not, the Cowboys still have to account for $40 million, either all at once if he's gone or prorated if he stays. Now, here's something to chew on. $40 million is $40 million, no matter how you slice it. Add that to the dead money from Lawrence and Martin potentially not being here next year, ceedee's cap hit, and Parsons' fifth-year option, and you're looking at nearly $100 million against the cap. And remember, you still have to pay 50 more players. So, what's the solution? Some might say, pay the guy, but it's not that simple. Dak's camp knows that at least a half dozen teams would pay top dollar for him if he hit the open market. But Cowboys COO Stephen Jones, the cap master, is well aware that it's the team's problem to solve, not Dak's. The total package and structure of the deal are what's holding up these negotiations, especially with only a projected $5 million bump in the NFL salary cap in 2025. Cowboys Nation, do you think the team should just pay the guy, or is there more to consider here? Let's get a discussion going in the comments, and don't forget to vote in our poll on what the Cowboys should do next. Wouldn't it be great if the NFL adjusted the salary cap to exclude the team's highest-paid quarterback from the total? Because as it stands, the Cowboys' top 4 cap hits next year, including Dak's $40 million, plus any dead money, could take up nearly 50% of the projected cap. That's a problem, folks. So, the next time someone casually says, just pay the guy, remember that it's not as simple as it sounds. The Cowboys aren't dragging their feet, and Dak's camp isn't being unreasonable. These are complex negotiations with a lot at stake for both sides. Managing who's next is never easy, especially when it comes to the quarterback position. So, Cowboys Nation, who do you think should be next? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Cowboys News TV. We're so close to reaching our goal of 11,000 subscribers, and we need your support to get there. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a video, and give this video a thumbs up if you found it informative. We've got more content coming your way, including player breakdowns, game previews, and all the latest news as the Cowboys navigate this challenging offseason. Thanks for tuning in, Cowboys Nation. Keep the conversation going in the comments, and let's gear up for another exciting season of Cowboys football. Until next time, stay safe, stay strong, and go Cowboys!